For 10 years, you sat in this country, you sat as a citizen and you watched everything that happened. You watched Petrotrin shut down. You watched the Scrap Iron Association or the foreign use dealership go through hell. You watch your citizens go through hell. You saw gas increase not once, not twice, but 3 consecutive times. And I think about 4 or 5 times gas increased. You watch the price of flour go up. You watch National Flour Mill increase the price of flour. You watch TCL and Rockhard compete, and Rockhard left Trinidad and is coming back today under Kamla, but left Trinidad and Tobago because of that level of corruption that was happening, that was plaguing the industry when it comes to construction. You watched all of these things happen under the PNM administration. And currently under the United National Administration, everyone seems to, not even seems to be, because people go start to talk about CPEP and URP and act as though, unfortunately, grass cutting should not be a job. It should never be a job. If I take you all on a tour across the country and you see how much bush growing, you tend to believe that Trinidadians don't know what a waka is and to clean up in front of their own property. You have private sector today that refuse to even clean in front of their own property and cut the grass in front of their own property and waiting on government to do that, yet trying to benefit off not paying taxes. They love tax exemptions. They love the tax exemptions, but they wouldn't even spend $500 a week to clean up in front of their very property. They won't do that. But anyway, Kamla Persad-Bissessar did say a lot is coming for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, and she said, quote, that you are going to be surprised by the budget coming 2025-2026. Take a listen.
So we are very hard at work with our budget, and you'll be surprised. I think we'll have a very good budget. We will have a very good budget. Some new innovative things to diversify the economy.
Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar says government has been working late into the night, reviewing plans and refining priorities for the upcoming 2025-26 budget presentation. Speaking to reporters on Tuesday evening, she confirmed that plans are apace.
So we went through last night with Minister Swat Singh, the PSIP, development program. There are several things in there we added, we took out. So we're still working on that. With respect to recurrent expenditure, today I shared with ministers the first draft of the recurrent expenditure for them to look to see where they want to put the priority.
But one of the standout initiatives is a new push for sports tourism, which the Prime Minister said has the potential to bring international visitors to Trinidad and Tobago, not just for sun and sand, but for cricket on the beach.
Because Minister of Sports has a brilliant idea. I shared it with Minister of Planning last night, to put a line item there for sports tourism. And Minister of Sports has shared with me that there are persons interested in coming to Trinidad and Tobago to play cricket on the beach. So that in addition to enjoying the tropical climate and our beautiful island, sun and sand and sea, they could play cricket as well.
And Mrs. Persad-Bissessar said government is committed to creating employment opportunities.
My last watch, we created over 50,000 new jobs. My plan is to make sure in this budget coming that we do have some mechanisms for jobs. And of course, revenue generation. We also have some innovative projects for getting more revenue streams. That has been our problem. We have relied solely on the oil and gas. Of course, we will still take the goodness that God gave us out of the earth, the oil and gas, but we must also have other streams of revenue. Apart from that, and we have many proposals that we are still finalizing.
So far, no date has been given for the budget presentation, but the Prime Minister had indicated that it would be in early October.